Hey everyone, Leigh Calvert here with Briggs, Freeman, Sotheby's International Realty, looking after North DFW. Today we're going to be doing our weekend review. We're looking at July 20th through July 24th. What happened? How many listings hit the market? How many went off the market? How many got contracts? So we're looking at Collin, Dallas County, Denton County, Tarrant, and Grayson. Throwing Grayson in there because it's getting a lot of attention right now with all the activity going on in Sherman and Denison for the growth. Plus, we have the listing up there at 233 Woodland Hills Drive, a beautiful property for $3.2 million. If you've not checked it out, head to leigcalverttx.com for all the imagery and video that you could need. Anyway, let's dive into this weekend. Gonna put information on the screen here, but the key things you wanna know is how many properties hit the market this weekend, how many went under contract in their opening weekend, how many went under contract generally in the county, and how many left the market. So Collin County, 297 new listings, 30 of those went under contract in the opening weekend. Overall, 238 properties in Collin County went under contract this weekend, and 41 properties left the market. They withdrew, they canceled their listings, or they expired them. That left Collin County with a net plus 18 to their inventory. Dallas saw a plus 19. They saw 415 new listings over this weekend. Overall, 328 properties went under contract. Tarrant County saw 419 new properties hit the market. They saw a net plus 18 from this weekend's activity. 345 properties getting under contract during that same time. Denton County, 258 new listings. 18 of those went under contract in the opening weekend. 245 properties in Denton went pending overall. They actually ended up with a net minus 19 to their overall inventory. And I think that's also contributed by 32 properties withdrawing, expiring, or canceling out of the market in Denton County. Grayson County, their numbers are a little smaller, less dense in their population. 54 new properties hit the market this weekend. 4 went under contract in their opening weekend. Overall for Grayson County, 38 properties went under contract. And they actually ended up with a plus 3 net to their inventory. Now, if you want to know more information specific to the area, keep watching. That's kind of the weekend review. What I've got coming up now is kind of just an overview of the market in general, more numbers, but still, if you're shopping anywhere in DFW, I think you should know these things to be aware of what's going on with activity. People are still buying. I mean, look at what's going on. We're only seeing marginal increases in the inventory for DFW. And then when we look at the information that's going to come up, I think it's going to be intriguing. So there's a lot of new construction going on, but anyway. So moving into it, actively listed right now, you're going to see the counties and how many active properties they have on the market at the moment. Next to that, I've got how many are under contract currently we have a buyer and a seller engaged with one another. And next to that, how many have sold in the last 1 month, and then how many have removed themselves from the market. The interesting point here is that new construction wise, new construction is only about 25% of what is available out there. And in terms of what's under contract, it still is pretty consistent. 28.6% of what is under contract is new construction. So the dominant type of properties that are getting under contract are resale. Sold in the last month, only 15.9% of properties that were sold in the last month were new construction. So again, the dominance there sits with the resale. However, when I look at what's come off the market, only 12% of what is withdrawn from the market has been resale, or has been new construction. So resale homes are leaving the market way more in volume than new construction. So really a big part of that is going to be down to expectations, circumstances, what you're doing for pricing, what you're doing for presentation. The demands of a buyer in this market are far greater than what they were back in, the rush of 2021 and 2022. And I think, for buyers that are shopping in this market, you should know the play on how this is going. There are still buyers that can compete with you for great properties, but there are still a lot of sellers looking for conversations. Do not be afraid to have a conversation in the opening weekend of a property hitting the market. Don't have to wait necessarily like others might do. It might be better for you to go in on opening weekend and have that conversation with the seller. Be buoyant, go in there and be bold with your request of what you might require for how much you want to spend or how much the seller is asking for that property. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for this weekend. We'll try and keep up this every weekend so you can know what's going on activity-wise. For now, inventory hasn't taken a huge spike up from this weekend's activity. Everything's been pretty consistent with buyers buying, sellers putting their houses on the market, and keeping it pretty even keel. If you have any questions or want any specific information, please drop the notes in the comment or head to leigh-calverttx.com. Reach out to me there and I'd love to connect. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week.